Hey there, amazing crafters. It's Chris from Daily Dose of DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Weld and Unweld feature in Cricut Design Space. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is under text. One of the most common, anyway, ways that we use Weld is with script text, correct? So let me get this changed to a script font. I don't know where I'm going up here. We'll just choose this one. And if you haven't done script fonts before, they're not together. That's why we need Weld. So you click that ungroup over there, and after you move them together, put the H over here a little bit, you would think they're together now, right? And Cricut would cut it, but that's not the case. I'm going to change the colors so you can see. Let me get this L. You can see that they will cut separately. So if you see this little line between the E and the L, and between the L and then between the L and the O, Cricut will cut these letters out separately. And we certainly don't want that. We want to have one continuous cut, right? So that's where we would use the Weld. You select everything, hold down your left and mouse button and select everything, and then we click the Weld button that is down here at the bottom of the layers menu. And you see when we do that, not only will it change it all one color, let me turn to a lighter color so you can see. So now we have it all welded, and you see those lines are not there, correct? It's all one word, just how we want it, and it's going to cut. Now, if you notice down here, there's not an unweld button that we can use, right? And I've already changed the color, so basically, we're screwed if we made a mistake. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You cannot unweld this. There is a way to you can, though. Let me type this up again real quick. Make it a little bit bigger. So, say we make a mistake when you're doing it, and I get these letters together, and I go ahead and select everything, and I click my Weld button, and now they're all together, and they're welded, right? And then I notice, hey, that H is kind of way over there, and I want it closer together, and I just hit the Weld button. I can hit the Undo button, and it will unweld. I had to hit it twice there because I had moved it around. I didn't think it was going to work. If you go too far, it won't work. So then I can move that H closer, select everything, and weld again, okay? There's also a shortcut key on your keyboard. If you are on a Mac, it's Command Z. That makes it undo. And if you're on a PC, I believe it's Control Z that will have it undo. That's just a shortcut key for hitting this little backwards arrow up there. Another common weld mistake, I'll see if I can make it happen with this font, that you might want to hit an undo button when you're working with fonts, is if you get them too close together, there the O went. If you've ever seen this, right? Your letters fill in, it's because you probably have your letters too close together. So immediately, before you do anything else, hit that undo button to get it to unweld. And then the way to fix this is that if you encounter that problem is either one, select everything and make it bigger. If you want your letters close together like that, you can try to just make it bigger and click the Weld button. And you can see there it worked. So then you can make it smaller again. If when you make it bigger it doesn't work, you're going to have to do move your letters farther apart and then try to weld again. But most of the time, just making the word bigger and then clicking the weld will work. There are some other things we can use weld for. Let's see, no, I did not want images. You can use them to put two images together. If we want to say make a Christmas tree, we can get these triangles and we can stack them on top of each other. Let's change it green to look like a Christmas tree. Then I can just duplicate two more of those to make it go faster. And we can, let's see, unlock. Make that one a little, whoops, it didn't unlock. Unlock. Make that one a little bit wider. And then unlock this one. Make it a little bit wider. There's a lot of fun things you can design within shapes in Design Space. But if we leave this as it is, you can see these cut lines, right? It's going to cut all three of these triangles out separately. And our tree would be in pieces. That's something else you can use weld for. Select everything and weld, and it gets rid of those inside cut lines, and now it's just going to cut the outside. That's primarily what you want to use weld for, right? It's just like welding metal. You're joining two pieces together or more. In this case, we did three. So it cuts as one piece. And again, if you're not happy with that, you made a mistake, the only way to fix it is to click that undo button over here or use your keyboard shortcuts, Command Z or Control Z, and it will take you back. And then you can make adjustments as you want. If you wanted to make your bottom layer bigger, and then you can try it again. But if you've welded this and we add a Merry Christmas and you get 15 steps down in your design, you're not going to be able to go back and unweld that Christmas tree. No matter how many times you hit undo, once you get so far, it's just not going to work. So once again, my name is Chris. I am going to link you to my blog down below. You'll find lots of more fun tutorials plus free SVG files. Please subscribe to my channel for more how to Cricut and fun hacks and different things you can do in Design Space. And I will see you on my next video. Thank you, crafty friends.